Hi, we're back at another episode of Diaries of My 20s Living with Mental Health. So, I know I've been talking a lot about like self-worth and scars and medication and stuff like that, but I think it needs to be talked about because those are things we don't talk about in life. Like, we brush it over our shoulder or we brush it under the rug and we don't talk about it. And that's the problem. We need to talk about it because there's so many people that just are afraid of like medication, or they're afraid of scars, like if somebody sees their scars and stuff like that. I used to be that person. I used to be afraid of my scars. I used to be afraid of medication. I used to be afraid of all of that. But now that I'm getting older and I'm learning about myself, I'm learning what's best for me. But, I don't think I really went into depth. Like, I don't think you could really see my scars in the last video. But these are my scars. They go from here all the way down. From here all the way down. That's an in-depth video of like my scars. Like, you can see them actually, because in the last video it was a little dark. But I want to talk about living situations and friends and values. So right now I live in a studio apartment with my 3 animals. I have 2 cats and a dog. And I'm content where I'm at, but I know I could do, not that I could do better, but that I could thrive in a bigger place. So I'm looking for a bigger place, but just for my animals. Like, for me, it's fine for me to be here. But for my animals, they're like kids to me. I need a bigger place. Like, I need somewhere where they can thrive and flourish and just have fun and run around. So I'm looking for a bigger place. But my values in life, like, my values are friends, my animals, stuff like that. Like, I'm learning to value myself in this process. Like, I'm learning to value myself, and like, that is a lot said, because I never cared about myself, just never. Like, if I saw myself today, looking back at the old me, like younger me, I would have been like, you deserve so much more. Like, you deserve the world. And being 28 now, I'm just like, why were you treated so bad? Like, was it because of your, like, how you looked, or was it because, like, you were, like, you just like different things than everybody else? Like, why were you so, just beaten down in life? And I think about those questions all the time. I ask God those questions try not to cry. I think about those questions all the time because I honestly don't know why I was treated the way I was treated. And me being older, I have judgment and say in how I am treated today. Like, I will not let somebody walk all over me. I still do a little bit, but I won't let somebody walk all over me and just tell me you are worthless, you are nothing, go kill yourself. Like, I would never want somebody to hear those words from a human being. Like, never. And looking at this world today, I'm just like, I always make it my mission to make everybody happy, to tell somebody something great to make their day, to tell somebody that they are wanted. And that's just the hardest part in life, because we see people and we're just like in our own minds and we're just like, oh, I'm better than them, like I could do better, and this and that, or they could do better. But I think we all need to love each other. Like, that's all we need to do is, like, love each other. Just acknowledge each other. Like, tell each other we're worth something. Like, bring each other up. Like, this world is, like, just cruel. It's just cruel for no reason. Like, people choose a certain way to be, and they always say they're, like, that they were brought up that way. They were raised that way. They were in that type of environment. you have accountability over how you act and how you choose to act in life and how you proceed to show yourself in life. No matter what you've been through. I've been through struggles my whole life. Do you see me acting like a horrible person and telling people like, oh, you are nothing, you are just nothing? And I'm just like, if I can overcome my struggles and I turn out the way that I turned out without like being hateful and hurting people, that shows you that anybody can change their life. Like, you can stop doing things or change something about the way you acted. Because I used to be a really angry person in life. I used to be so angry. I hated the world. I hated everybody. I wouldn't talk to nobody. I wouldn't acknowledge nobody. Like, I thought, like, horrible thoughts. Like, not, I guess they weren't horrible, but they were, like, rude thoughts. Like, I disliked people and I just wouldn't go into public stores. I wouldn't go on walks because I was always thinking, like, what if somebody sees me walking, they're going to judge me. And so it made me have a hateful attitude. But once I figured out who I was like, I do not have to be like the rest of this world. I do not have to sit here and engage in treatment that other people treat people. I do not have to put people down. I do not have to go along with these words, these sayings, these actions. I have thoughts and control over my own body and my own mind. So once I found myself, I was like, I will never put somebody down or tell somebody they are worthless or tell somebody that they are not good enough. Like, I will never, like, you will always be loved in my heart. But what I'm trying to say is, you have accountability for your actions. You can tell yourself that you were treated a certain way your whole life and that you were brought up in a certain way, but you can change those thoughts and that negative mindset. You can change that, because look at me, like, you're only seeing videos from me, but if you saw me in real life, like, you would see, like, oh, like, she really does act like that, like, and I do, because I want the world to change. Like, I want this world to change. Like, I want to see the good in this world instead of the bad. And I want to see people thrive. I want to see people flourish. I want to see people just living their best life and not having to worry about hate. And that's all I want for the world. But I'm going to stop ranting because that's all I do. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to get on here this morning because, I don't know, I just felt good and I just wanted to share. So thank you. Bye.